Hi, April Fools from Engine Shop Joe. Got a video today I think you'll really like. You may never see anything like this again, but then again you might. So there's something in the background that's a little different than normal. See if you can find it. And then if anybody comments about it, I will talk about it in the future. Okay, here we go on April Fools. Another Cummins engine.
Go ahead. Try to get a feel of it. I know. Go ahead. Try and get a feel of it. I know. Go ahead. Okay.
Here we go, fun facts. 208, 416 voltage, 1789 amps and 894 respectively, 60 hertz, 1800 RPM, about 520 kW engine. Woodward mechanical governor, uses oil pressure to control the engine. Oil pressure, it also has a flyweight inside of it, and it's driven off one of the blowers. Very powerful governor, all mechanical. We had to disconnect it because there's no controlling it. It's going to do what it wants. The engine, we had to put about 4 injectors in it, and we took the generator head off before we ran it because we didn't want that to power up. I thought that was pretty cool. The background of that generator, there was a Veterans Association hospital, a VA hospital in Brecksville, Ohio, for many years. I'm thinking it got built in the 1950s. I didn't do the research on this, but it was there when I was a kid growing up. And then probably in the late 1990s, I think it closed. And then it just sat there. And it was a big place and a lot of buildings, massive place. It just sat there and sat there for years. And about 2 years ago, I'd say about 2000 and maybe 19 or 20, some company bought the property and the building was demolished. And this generator that you saw came out of the basement of the building. They used to put the generators down in the basement because they were protected. They were in their own kind of concrete room, and they could do the cooling and ventilation there. So the generator got bought by our company as scrap. We got it running, and we pulled the generator out before we started it because we didn't know if it would self-excite and then you saw the cables were cut. Whoever took it out just hacked it out, and we bought it as salvage. But it was a V16 Detroit. I never saw one before. 871, and that's two 871 blocks bolted together, and it's about 700 horsepower. And man, that baby ran. And when you heard it throttling up, we were doing that by hand, holding the rack levers on both. It was all four banks, but we were just feathering that thing a few thousandths to get that. And of course, we didn't want to overspeed it and blow it up, but it was awesome. And it was great to run that. And one of the highlights of my career, even though I'm a Cummins guy, I love the old Detroits and the 1271s and then a 1671. So one of these days I'll run across a 149. I'd like to see that too. Thanks for joining me on Engine Shop Joe, and April Fools. See you next time.